Mr. and Mrs. Hart. Love is in the hag. It was surprisingly sunny for a winter day, and it was a big shame to be indoor, so Mr. and Mrs. Hart decided to go out for a walk. But suddenly their alarm went off. A child needed their help, and Mr. and Mrs. Hart had to hurry up. After a few miles walking in the wood, they finally heard something and knew they were in the right place. They found themselves close to a nursery school. They heard some children laughing and shouting. It seemed they were having fun. But the sound which captured their attention was the one of someone crying. Mr. and Mrs. Hart went closer to the tree where the crying sound was coming from and found a small monkey crying on his own, and he looked very sad. So they lovingly sat next to the small monkey to see what was wrong. To begin with, they asked him what his name was. His name was Dan. What a lovely name! And they exactly knew what to do. So they together surrounded the small monkey in a big and kind hug. Dan found himself feeling so warm in his heart, so he calmed down. When Dan was calm enough, he told Mr. and Mrs. Hart the reason why he was so blue. He could not understand why his parents leaves him at the nursery school every day, all day, from morning to afternoon. He misses them a lot, and he does not like the place at all. Mr. and Mrs. Hart listened to every word carefully, and when Dan was done explaining himself, they told him that they were away because they needed to work, and they need to take care of the entire family, to buy bananas. For a child, it could be quite boring to go to work. It is funny for the adults, but not yet for children. So the best solution is to attend a nursery and to have fun while they are away. Mr. and Mrs. Hart reminded Dan how many enjoyable activities he could do with the other children, teachers, or by himself, such as playing games, singing, dancing, laughing, and what is more fun is coloring. They also told Dan how many friends they met at their time when they used to go to the nursery school. How creative it was each day. But the best part was when at the end of the day, they had to tell the parents about all of it. They were so happy to listen to their stories. Dan has never looked things that way. He hugged Mr. and Mrs. Hart very tight, and he was ready to come back to his friends and have an exciting day. He could not wait the end of the day to tell his parents about his interesting day. It was about time for Mr. and Mrs. Hart to come back home, being aware as usual that love is in the hag.